Hi everyone, I'm Kelly and this is Dave and we're with Freedom Pest Services. We are here today to talk to you about the winter months coming up and the temperatures dropping and what you can do on your end to keep that pest pressure down.
So a lot of the insects that you deal with during the summertime actually overwinter as adults, and there's a bunch of entry points that we need to discuss. First and foremost, crawl space vents. If your house is on a crawl space and your vents are missing screens, typically replacing the screens doesn't go very well. There are replacement vents that are screened both in the front and in the back. And these are also internally sealable for those of you that have crawl spaces that are sealed and dehumidified.
One of the areas that I wanted to point out, and I see a lot of the times, if you have a builder grade vent and you don't have this lip or ledge, the bugs can crawl right through between the brick, and a half a centimeter is a super highway for an insect. So walk around, check out your vents. If you can seal them yourself, do it. If you need us, just give us a call and we'll be able to walk you through it.
So foundation vents, foundation crawl doors, gable vents, the seal at the bottom of a garage door, all of those things can stop those pests from trying to use your house to overwinter. A bunch of mechanical aspects can make it so that pesticides aren't even really required. Some of the other pests that you're going to have to deal with over the winter, the stink bugs come in January, February, so do the ladybugs. If you have good screens on your foundation vents, on your windows, and on your gable, that can prevent a lot of the issues that you have. Once you've stopped them from coming in, you still don't want to breed them. So we talk about the conducive conditions that will breed pests over winter. Instead of their population reducing during the colder months, it will actually blow up. Piles of leaves, not cleaned up, gutters that are filled and stay wet.
Talking about leaves, I was at a house yesterday and it was pine straw on top of pine straw on top of dead pine straw, and underneath of it, it was like 8 inches and there was just bugs everywhere. So if you're removing or adding any new pine straw or mulch, remove the old stuff. That will definitely knock down that population that is already there.
And if they're removing the old stuff, it's a perfect time for us to come in and put a granular pesticide underneath before you put the new layer down, so they can't breed underneath there. That pesticide, because it's blocked from the sun, because of your mulch and pine straw, will stay there for quite some time in the soil. Leaf piles, crawl space vents, anything that holds water. We walk yards every day, buckets full, and abandoned garbage bags or a tarp. All of it holding water. That is all they need, and you can restart a population that's, once again, is supposed to be dwindling during the winter time.
You said, okay, leaves 20 feet away from the house if possible. No tree limbs touching your house. Make sure you chop all of those off. Leaves or tree limbs touching your house is just a bridge for ants, roaches, every single insect to come into your house from the top down. So if you're seeing bugs on the second floor, my first instinct is to always, go into the attic and see what's going on, or what tree limbs need to be trimmed back.
And one of the things I always add is, we go into the winter season and come out, a lot of customers are seasonal. They only have pest control during the 7 months, 8 months of the year. The people that have the least amount of problems in the summertime with the pest population and the pest explosion are the people that had pest control during the winter, because you get to decimate a population that is already supposed to be dwindling because of the cold weather. They're the ones that have the least pest issues in the summertime, when all hell breaks loose.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Have a great day.
Thanks again.